al contacto y la percepción con todos ustedes. Grabaciones.
Contacto.
And today we are talking about homework in this class. This is the 7th grade class, G period, correct?
Sí.
And I have a small group, and they're going to give us feedback about homework policies in this class, or the homework policy in general, and if it is beneficial for them the way we're doing it this year. Gabriel, would you talk to us about homework in this class?
Yes. There are 3 types of homework. There's proactive, optional, and formal homework. Optional means you can do it or you don't have to do it. It depends on whether you think it will benefit your learning. Then there's proactive homework, which is kind of like you get early warning of like when it's due, so you can do it early or you can wait until the day before it's due and just do it then.
Is this homework policy working for you?
Yes, it is. It's pretty easy to keep track of because it's always on Blackboard. So I just look at, okay, that's due today. Great, I'll just do that, and then I'm, done.
Do you often do proactive homework?
Yeah, a lot of the time I do.
Do you do optional homework?
Probably about half the time I do optional homework.
We have had a lot of those ones.
Yeah.
And then obviously at least we have once a week or once every 2 weeks of formal homework. What do you think about that?
They're kind of the easiest to keep track of because it's just like one due date to keep track of. So yeah, those are not really much harder than like proactive.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. Basti, how is homework going for you in this class?
It's going well. It's pretty easy to keep track of, and it's really helped my Spanish.
That's good. And for you, Etancito?
I like the optional bits mainly because I do a lot of sports, so I don't always have the time to do the homework. But when I do, I always do the optional homework if I have time to do it. Proactive, I also kind of like because if I'm say it's due the next day, but I can't do it by that day, it's fully due by the 3rd day, which I'm able to get it done by then.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. Why would you choose to do optional homework? What would be the reason?
I would do optional homework because if I don't feel like I have a enduring understanding of like what we're trying to learn, then I might try to do the optional homework to understand the topic better.
And that was called Kawaja. And here is Ryder Bush. How is homework working for you?
Homework is working good for me. And I like the optional because sometimes I have sports, and if it's not mandatory, I could not do that and still have time to do my other homework. Yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good. What about proactive homework? Do you anticipate work?
Yeah. I normally work on it the day before, but I'm now working on going in before, like a few days before it.
Sounds good. Thank you. That was Readercito Bush. Itzelita, any recommendations for your instructor regarding homework?
I think it's a good thing about. I can't think of any because I usually have time to do my other homeworks with this, like the way we're doing it with optional, proactive, and formal. So I can't think of any on top of my head right now.
Thank you, Itzel. And what about you, Morgan? Any recommendations, any suggestions regarding homework?
Well, for me, maybe for how we have optional homework, instead of just changing the description, maybe just add different ones, because sometimes I mark them as completed.
Okay.
And then maybe when you change the name, I won't know if
Sounds good.
I've done
That's
it.
a good recommendation. So you don't want me to eliminate what has already been done as
just
optional homework.
Add another assignment instead of
Sounds
changing
good. I will do that. Para todos ustedes, grabaciones
Contacto.
desde la clase de español nivel 1.
Ah.
Contacto.